Chapter S28, The Elro Great Labyrinth Escape. After encountering the remnants of the nightmare, the course had advanced surprisingly well. It seems that the Earth Dragon just evolved preyed on other monsters, and there's hardly a monster remained in the large passage. Thanks to that, the combat frequency ended with a little, and we didn't even encounter a big shot. I think that it's probably not only the Earth Dragon's influence, the remnants of the nightmare, because there's that existence, either the monster ran away or they are all eliminated. After that, Baska-san's words have decreased. He set up his nerves without speaking unnecessary things. Although he speaks of unnecessary things, he ceased to laugh cheerfully like before. The appearance is like the warrior who goes to the battlefield. We were inspired by Baska-san's state, and the conversation decreased among us. And as the exit is getting closer, it became remarkable. Tension of being in the dangerous labyrinth and the tension to get out of this labyrinth and stand in the real battlefield. They mixed, and everyone's face becomes severer gradually. Well then, the exit is close by now that we have come this far. Baska-san began to talk at the camp that had become the last. About the exit, there's only one bypath on this side. Then does it mean we'll have to use the bypath? Yeah. Is it a dangerous place after all? Baska-san nods seriously. In the first place, if the bypath is safe, there should be more people using it, right? If there's no one using it, it means that there's either it's not known or it can't be used because it's dangerous. Only one of those two. Baska-san takes out a map. Look, we are now at here, the place that Baska-san points at. It's already close to the exit. When I recognize the place where I am now clearly, a real feeling of having coming this far at last arises. And the bypath that we must break through is here, the place that Baska-san indicates. There became a large passage. It's a pit. There are several of it in the Great Labyrinth, and it connects the upper layer to the lower layer. And this pit also connects to the ground. If we climb up here, we can reach the ground, the pit. I hear that it's a huge hole that connects the upper layer to the lower layer called the Untrodden Danger Zone. It's said that most of the adventurers who went down there didn't even return, but this time we're not going down. We will climb it oppositely. And Baska-san said that it's dangerous. There's a dangerous reason. What kind of danger exists in the pit? First of all, before the pit we must pass through a danger zone that's here. At the place of the map that Baska-san indicates, there was a wide space open before the pit. It's the nest of the Elro Ferect. Elro Ferect? It's the insect-type monster that has a lot of feet. Although each one of them is weak, there's a lot of them, and they use abnormal condition of paralysis anyway. Because they're also fast, it's the end if you are caught. You will be paralyzed, and they will gather in swarms. Ugh. Did she imagine the scene? Katya leaks a small groan. The only way to deal with it is to annihilate them all at once with a wide-range attack. I see. Certainly it's dangerous normally, but this party should be alright. This party should be alright. After all, most of the members can use wide-range annihilation magic. If Katya, Sensei Anna, and I activate the magics, a considerable range should be able to be covered. If we miss it, there's Hiron-san's impregnable defense and Baska-san's covering. It might be good. First of all, that's the first barrier. The first, so that means there's still something? Second barrier is the nest of the Finjigoth. We wait for Baska-san's next words. Although the Finjigoth is a monster that inhabits in places other than the Elro Great Labyrinth, the one that inhabits in the Elro Great Labyrinth makes the nest of the pit, and act based on there. Somehow, most of the pits have Finjigoth nests. Finjigoth is a flying insect-type monster that has a poison stinger. Although the danger degree of one is assumed to be D, generally it's led by the evolved individual and form a platoon. They will cooperate and attack. In order to reach the exit, we must climb the vertical wall while dodging their attacks. It didn't seem that the Elro Great Labyrinth will let us out easily. A scream leaks from Katya's mouth. Although she was not good with insects since a previous life, after coming here I feel that she has become excessively bad at it. Well, it's not that I don't understand her feelings. If I see this scene, I will feel unpleasant even if I'm not bad with insects. In my point of view, the swarm of the insects jostled each other. It's the insect monster that has a similar figure as the centipede of the former world. They wriggle in a heap all over in my view. It can't be helped even if a scream comes out. We intend to mow down the swarm of monsters by shooting wide-range magic in turns as planned originally, but... Yeah! No! Katya goes mad and fires magic at random. The number of centipede-type monsters is reduced very fast by the magic shot one after another. Isn't it dangerous to use fire in the cave? It's probably alright because the magic fire in this world doesn't burn oxygen and produce carbon dioxide. Is that so? Yes, although I didn't check in detail, it's something vague like causing phenomenon called the fire. When the magic skills are inexperienced, the carbon dioxide seems to be generated, but I don't know the detailed condition. To think that if Katya-chan's skilled, carbon dioxide won't be generated, so there's no need to worry. Sure, it's mysterious. It's mysterious. In the first place, it's a mystery that how fire can be generated without the combustion of carbon, and I don't understand the mechanism that carbon dioxide will be generated if the skill is inexperienced. It seems to be different from the combustion of hydrogen. Well, if I begin to say such a thing, it will become that it's magic to begin with. As a body came from the world that science exists, it's impossible to understand it, but it might be not good if I don't think so. While we're talking pointlessly, Katya has burnt the swarm of monsters alone exhaustively. I look down at the bottom. The darkness at the bottom that can't be seen opened the mouth big there. I look up at the top. There's a little sunlight, and innumerable shadows flew between the light. It's the bee. The figure is quite similar to the former world's bee, however the size is incomparable. The length is nearly twice of me. The huge monster flies around innumerably. Although Katya, who hates insects, looks pale again, she doesn't have the energy to rampage like a while ago. Fortunately or unfortunately, Katya only looked at the swarm of bees without having the energy to rage. Well then, this is our time to show our skills. Yeah, Haran-san and I are lead. Running in the air. It's the aerial run by the space maneuver skill. Although the space maneuver skill is convenient, the acquisition is difficult to that extent. Only Haran-san and I can fight using space maneuver. Although Katya also has a space maneuver skill because she's considerably exhausted by the magic barrage a while ago, this time she's in the rear. Strategy is very simple. Intercept the attacking monsters by making full use of the space maneuver, and the other members climb the wall at the chance. It's a hard work to climb the wall, and it's considerably tough for Haran-san and me to keep activating the space maneuver in the meantime. It's not a simple strategy as it's said. Although I'm worried about Anna, because Basuke-san is on her side, I want to believe that it's alright unless something great happens. Several bees flew at once towards here. When I see it near, it's considerably big. 6 bees. Strong power can be felt from one of them. Apparently, the individual is the leader. My sword cuts the leader bee. Although I swung it lightly with the intention of testing it, I was able to defeat it easily. Apparently, each one of them doesn't seem to be significant. But when more than 2 of them attack at the same time, it's troublesome. Haran-san and I kill each beast surely as if protecting the other. When we killed the last one, the next swarm arrived. There's no time to rest, huh? Yeah. I reduced the number before they approach with the holy light magic, but apparently the bee have recognized us to be an enemy, and a large quantity of bees surge all at once. Even if I reduce the number with wide-range magic, because there's a lot of them originally, it's not so effective. Even if we intercept with magic and sword, several of them... Sword? I totally said sword. Magic and sword, several of them get through. Those were shot down by Sensei's magic of wind. Magic of wind. Please don't mind the back. If it's a short time, I can handle with magic. There's Sensei's covering, so Haran-san and I devote ourselves to bee extermination. We handle the attacking swarm of bees one after another mechanically. When it becomes pretty hard to maintain the space maneuver, the end was seen at last. It's the exit. Basuke-san climbs up first and pulls Anna up. Next is Katya, Sensei, and when I saw Haran-san is heading towards the exit, I shoot the last wide-range magic, aiming at the approaching bees, and jumped into the exit. Sunlight that I see again after several days. It's already in the evening, and the sky has been dyed into a madder red. Without losing time to be absorbed in deep emotion, we go away from the exit. The bees might chase us if we are here, and there might be an ambush of the Empire. At present, there's no figure of the Empire soldier, but we can't be careless. I have a hideout in this side too. Let's get there today. We decide to get on Basuke-san's suggestion. Like this, we succeed in escaping from the long labyrinth life. Yay!